Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Oh, shucky-ducky, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope we're all having a great day today. It's Monday. It is the 17th of October, 2022. Let's do this. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? Okay. Alright, so what I need to do is that. Okay, camera is on. Okay. Hey, Raider, how's it going? I have this fucking... Dude, mouth ulcers are the fucking worst. I swear, they sting like an absolute bitch. And I have no idea how to make them go away. Anyway. Assassinations, captures, assassinations. Ooh. Good, got a decent reroll on my Corvus Revenant. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. Aside from this fucking mouth ulcer that's really pissing me off. Anyway. It looks like, from what I gather... Yeah, it looks like crossplay between PC and Xbox is effectively a permanent fixture now. So, if you want to join me, Raider Raids, you can. I'm gonna start by doing my dailies. So feel free to join me for that. Oh, okay. It's going to be, it's gonna be Steel Path Lephantis, is it? Oh, okay, okay. It gonna be like that, huh? Let's do this.
The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out.
Wait, can you not just outright join me?
Builders, but now all they do is make war. General Sarkis Rock has become a problem for our artifact recovery efforts. Several of our dig sites in this sector have been attacked and annexed by Ruck and his fleet. Take Ruck out.
Uh-oh. You can't do that? Huh, interesting. Okay, well maybe that'll be something that's coming later. So slash join doesn't work? I mean, I suppose it's very annoying if you're on console because supposedly typing is really annoying on console.
Watch yourself. Premier are on the way.
Obviously, one of the ways you could alleviate that, I'm sure it's the case on the Xbox, is to attach a keyboard via USB onto your Xbox. Like for example, at the Office Works, which is basically like a cheaper side stationary shop. Oh, did you bring out your crewman? All right, I will do the same.
Protect all.
How do you even use this? Oh, that's better.
Seriously, the power of crewman is ridiculous.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
So I actually fully leveled up my Nilu in Genshin. Nilu, of course, being the new character who has tons of health. I fully leveled her up.
Your will.
And as a Nilu with triple HP, with a triple HP build, and what does she have? A Fab sword. She's currently got 54,999 health. I am off by 1 to get 55k health. Not that it really matters, the difference between 54.99 and 55k health. That's not that big a deal. I suppose at this point, if I were to actually get her best in slot weapon, her key of whatever the fuck it's called, I'd probably get a good 70k?
They are not as encrypted.
I would think that I'd get around 70k because her sword actually gives her like straight up like damn near 100%. Is it 100%? Key of Kajnisud, which may very well not be the correct way to pronounce that name, but it's a crazy ass sword that gives you 66% health, 66% HP right off the bat, and when you and it also has a passive that gives your character 20% extra HP. So that's basically 100%. That's basically 80% HP. Yeah, it's basically Inaros except useful. Because especially with that sword, it converts your HP into an energy mastery stat that is then applied to the entire team. In other words, it converts your health into something useful. So that's kind of pog. And if I really wanted to, then yeah, I'd get the sword. I don't. Well, it's not that I don't necessarily want to. It's that, well, Nahida is coming, and I want to get Nahida more than I want to get Nilu. Sorry. Nahida is coming more, and I want to get Nahida more than I want to get Nilu's sword. So, you know, sack the sword.
Your death.
I'm fine with Fab.
May
It's
yet
fine.
avoid it. Trust in your training.
Target located. Bring them in. Mission complete.
Oh my god, that was very clutch.
Has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
I was like one butcher's axe away from getting chopped. Okay, let's get out of here. But yeah, now that that's the case, I was having a look at my Nilu's Bloom shenanigans, and oh my freaking god, the difference is pretty nasty. And so then the next question is like, if I want to really min-max that, I would need to find a way to really min-max that. I suspect I actually already have a way.
They fought well. Good damn.
In Kategari. Because my Kategari is actually built to have some my Kategari is actually built to have some EM on him. Whereas all my other Dendro characters and my Kokumi is not built to have any EM on them, so. Alright. Ziggy. Okay. Steel Path, friggin' Lephantis. Let's do this. I wonder if they'll ever put Steel Path Zealoid in, the Prelate Zealoid in Steel Path dailies. That would be pretty interesting, because Prelate Zealoid is a very different kind of boss fight. Yes, it does take a long-ass time, especially in Steel Path, but they put Ropalolist in there, and Ropalolist takes a fucking long-ass time as well. So, I would not be surprised if Prelate Zealoid ever becomes a thing.
Find them and take them out.
Disgusting monstrosities. I think they absorb their victims.
It was difficult to locate.
Oh yeah,
the
today's
source
Monday,
of
which means it's
infestation.
Game of Thrones Day, so I was watching that.
Be wary. The creature has
I'm really liking this show, man. I am really liking this show. Then like, you'd think, and like people, I think a lot of people were wondering like, oh, is this show going to
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out.
like, is this show just going to be carried by Matt? What's his name? Matt Smith, the Doctor. As in, he used to play a Doctor Who. He was not like the Doctor of the show. No, I mean like Matt Smith's Doctor Who. Is this? If it wasn't for like Daemon Targaryen, no. Turns out the entire cast is actually pretty good.
Infested ship.
I actually found it very compelling in an episode that didn't even have
Make your way to its
Daemon
location
Targaryen.
and dispatch this monster. Multiple biosignatures
So yeah,
detected.
like I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. That's gonna be the
No
finale,
detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move
and
on.
they've really set it up big time for it. So yeah.
How do you even use this?
Wait, do we even need to be here? You put roar on your...
Fine. I'll use these
Wait, you put roar on your Inaros
later.
so that you're buffing my crewmen. Right, okay. Oh yeah, it's a good thing you didn't bring out your crewmen, because I feel like the way it happens is when we get to the stage change, my crewman actually just straight up disappears. Yeah, no, like notice my crewman is just not here anymore. You can chuck your crewman now.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ow. Ah. Okay, come on, open wide. Almost there. Open wide. Okay, that's one down. You're using a Velocitus, eh? Now I can't remember. Does Velocitus have a? I can't remember if Velocitus have Vandal. Oh no. Seems like some of us were not able to get their R5 Missive Wind Spear last night,
Down the VIP.
right before the Bards of Brewing event actually ran out.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
No Vandal? Right. Why do I think there's a second version of Velocitus? It's not a Wraith weapon, right?
For the Lotus.
Will was greater. This is good.
I thought Velocitus had a second version. Maybe not. Okay, I don't know about you, but the next two are defense and disruption, and I really don't give a fuck doing a freaking endless mission. Hey Misa, how's it going? I don't really care about doing an endless mission. I'll be right back. I think I need some coffee.
like every last corpus who signed on to Alex B's project in the clouds have yet to be heard from. That's what I call a cast iron non-disclosure agreement.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Okay. Anyway. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's do the Carl mission. And then we'll do the Archon hunt. And then I'll spend whatever time I have left farming Revenant Prime. Thanks for joining Raider Raids.
Narmer, take all.
Now I'm gonna do the Carl mission.
Call and brothers take
Deathless,
all.
remove 5 veils, find the missing floof. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the missing floof. The 5 gene stamps, that really screwed me over last time. I should be able to find the 4 passwords, hopefully. Hey Gavin, how's it going? You know, it kind of feels weird that, like, crossplay between PC, PS4, or rather, crossplay between PC and Xbox is effectively, like, a permanent fixture now. It kind of, like, feels weird, because if you think about it...
Call never forget this smell.
Because if you think about it, like... There should be way more fanfare that he's like, hey guys,
to do this.
crossplay is now available, let's go! Because crossplay kind of is now available, let's go, you know? It's just not for like the PlayStation... What the fuck? It's just not for the PlayStation fam at the moment. So like, we can't play together at the moment, Gavin. RIP.
Done.
Crossplay came too late. IMO. Well, I don't know. Because, like, too late based on what regard?
Your fight.
I mean, yeah, the game's existed for 9 years. It probably should have come a lot earlier, but, like, crossplay wasn't really a thing for gaming in general until like 2-3 years ago in Destiny 2? I think. Hey, Soup, how's it going? Yeah, both of you guys didn't get R5 missive. Like, on the one hand, lol, Omega lol sucks to be you, but on the other hand, like, I mean, it's really just a free spear, you'll be fine. Take a little break at the moment, I'm sick of the crappy PS5 version. Yeah, I hope whatever problems that there are gets fixed. I got R3. R4? You got R4? Did you guys do this? Did you guys go through the shop stuff? Because that's what I did. I went through the story missions. I did the hunting. I did the combat thing. And I did the shop thing. And I never bothered with the flower thing. Sag, I was at 700. I was at 960. Oi. let's see. Okay, tell me what happened to Razor's parents. It appears, my understanding is that they went on an adventure. They were adventurers, but they went on an adventure. They must have gone on an adventure and passed away during that adventure. Like, they must have gone on some sort of a mission. By adventure, I don't mean an adventure as in like The Hobbit, an unexpected adventure. I mean like, they probably went to the Adventurers Guild, they got like some really, really dangerous commission. And then they went out, and I guess Varka must have known what was going on. But yeah, Razor's parents essentially didn't make it. Yeah, L plus ratio bozos, rip bozos, yeah, exactly. At least that's my understanding. I don't think they're alive. So it's like, it's kind of a sad story that's wrapped up in a sort of happy-go-lucky kind of mood. Oh, I can't. Alright, let's go. I was scrolling through the subreddit, the Warframe subreddit. I know, not a particularly good idea to be doing that. But I was scrolling through the Warframe subreddit and... Am I crazy? Do people really not like the Carl missions? Like, really, really, really not like the Carl missions? Like, I understand, like, you know, you're not as fast as your Warframe, and he can't bullet jump and all that jazz. But when he has his jetpack, I think it's pretty cool. You know, to be able to do this. I suppose my one complaint would be like, it kind of doesn't really make sense to me that some missions he has his jetpack, and then some missions he doesn't. Like, this is essentially a repeat of the first mission, and he has his jetpack. You mean to tell me that in the repeats of his second and third missions, he inexplicably doesn't have his jetpack? Why? So like, that I do find to be a little bit absurd. But aside from that, I think the missions are pretty fun. It's just something completely different. Maybe one day they'll add some more missions as well. And maybe we'll be able to use Carl outside of these missions. But aside from that, I'm not too fussed. Alright. Guess chat is extremely indifferent about it. The hell? Oh. Is that a turret?
Follow call.
Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, my Nilu now has 999 health. Sorry, 54,999 health.
Find peace.
So I'm like off by 1. I have no idea how that happened. I'm not looking forward to Deviri if it's anything like the open worlds on PS5. Are the open worlds on PS5 really poorly implemented right now? I would have thought that like the PS5 wall thing would have really good implementation of it. Because it's a powerful machine, no?
go now.
There's another group of prisoners on the other end of the Murex. I've identified a dropship you could use to
Zarman,
get
Railjack,
them,
open worlds, they all have
Remember what happened
terrible
last
screen
time.
tearing. Oh, right.
And escaped with
So it's a
his
screen
brothers.
tearing issue.
but something like that. Marking your destination.
And they haven't done anything about that yet? That's... yeah, that's shocking. Suffer me now! Okay.
We go now.
Oh. Wait, was that a dead end? Okay, I did not expect that. I'm actually a bit surprised that it's specifically just the open world stuff that's got screen tearing. Because normally when I see like things that have screen tearing, do I just select this? Okay. Because normally when I see things that have screen tearing, it's like, it's not just one singular thing, it's like everything. I remember an old monitor of mine that's actually here. It would be screen tearing like crazy. And so like, at that point it was a monitor issue. And I'm assuming you've tried other monitors, right? I think, have we had this discussion already? I don't know if we've already had this discussion, but yeah. Every tile at some point. See, that's a bit suspicious. In the sense that like, what the fuck? Oh, this guy's just going through walls. There we go.
You go there.
Dead end. It's a dead end.
Brother did good.
But yeah, if you've tried using a different screen or a different monitor,
Killing time.
then it is probably Warframe. I'm assuming other things aren't screen tearing, because on the screen that I'm talking about, the old monitor that I was using, like videos would screen tear, everything would screen tear. And it was pretty fucking horrible. Don't go buying cheap monitors from Officeworks. Like if you're going to buy a monitor, that's an investment of something that you're going to be using for a while. Other games are fine, and in my dojo that is heavily decorated runs really smooth. Okay, yeah, that is very weird. I wonder if it's the case on the PS4 version.
Held in place by tether nodes.
It'd be pretty hilarious if it's not the case on PS4, and it's specifically a PS5 thing. But yeah, it is probably a game thing.
Go, 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 go! You out!
If it wasn't as bad as when I played on the Pro. Yeah, that's a bit ironic. When it works better on older hardware.
Brother did good. Good work.
Also, Andres, how's it going?
Not take this.
Hope you're having a good day. Wait, which one am I missing? node thingies. Oh, that one. Good day to you too. Thank you. How have you been, mate? How have you been? Oof.
Good boom, brother.
Okay, go this way. AoE weapons cause it to happen as well. Flickering textures are really annoying. Oh, so it also happens in AoE, huh? You know what that means? It was part of the AoE nerf. They didn't want you to use your Kuvazar anymore. There are several ways to stop people from using their Kuvazar. One way is to just make it have an ammo issue, and another way is to give it a screen tear issue. How very shrewd of DE, how very shrewd indeed. Okay, let's have a look around. Oh, here's the fifth guy. Got him. I don't even have one. and see, there we go. See? And that's how you know that the nerf is working. You don't even have a Kuvazar. That's how effective it is. Okay, what do we got? Oh, there's the next password.
Move now.
You gotta make it so that every time you use a Kuvazar, your PP gets snipped a millimeter? Yep, that's right. My friend was looking for a video about Mag on YouTube and found you. He told me and I looked and I liked it too. Hey! Well, there we go. Well, if you have any questions about Mag, I'm here to help. Whenever I make Warframe videos, that is. I'm increasingly making more Genshin videos compared to Warframe videos, but that's kind of to be expected. Genshin's popping off, Warframe's sort of, you know, taking longer to pop off. It's not too surprising, so you know, it is what it is. But obviously when there's stuff to do with Warframe, oh hell yeah. I'm right back. I'm back, baby, let's go. Are you playing with all three augments? Yep. Yep. Always. I see a lot of mag builds that don't even have any augments. Or rather, I used to see. I don't really care about other mag builds anymore. But I used to see other people's, and by other people's I mean bigger YouTubers, other people's mag builds, and they didn't have any augments, and I just thought, ugh, boring, never mind. So, I use all three augments, because I feel like they just provide so much more extra utility for mag that is just really, really helpful. Am I about to overkill on the Veil Breaker? Imagine using mag? Oh, you don't have to imagine, you just have to watch me. I can do what you imagine. I am the gameplay of your dreams. I am the streamer of your dreams. Let's just go with that. Whatever the hell that means. You got your first Tower Forge shard last week. Nice! It's only a matter of time now. I think it's inevitable that I'm going to get my first Tau Forge shard ever. It's only a matter of time. Who's being a hypocrite? Okay. Huh. So, okay, one of the things I saw on the subreddit was apparently this turret wasn't capable of doing any damage to enemy fighters, and that does appear to be the case.
Hull integrity drop.
Now, I am capable of inflicting status procs on them, but I'm not doing any damage to them. Friggin' Omega. Wait, no, that one died. Wait, hold on, I actually killed one. Huh?
Losing control. Call.
Brothers, get out!
Yeah, so apparently that shit's bugged.
Call need to stop doing that.
Get your brother's call. I'll arrange your extraction.
Call in charge.
But yeah, it's kind of hilarious that that bug is a thing.
Good boom, brother.
Alright.
Grenadier surprise.
But like, what is Warframe without its bugs? What is Warframe without its bug? Oh, we got another guy. Hey, that's a little bit different.
Call taking fire. Move out, brother.
Okay. Wait, hello, guys. Yeah.
That's where you go.
Gotta keep them in that area. Alright, I'm gonna go here.
Easy kill.
Okay, one down.
Follow call. Take position.
Alright, next one. Oh, this guy's nearly dead. Okay.
Not done killing.
Wait, did I not free them? Oh, now I've started to free him. Wait, do I have brothers who are like
Position.
way outside the map right now? What's going on? Bit of a bug. Wait, where do I need to go? Oh no, never mind. Huh.
Go to place. Time for revenge, brother.
Call, Grenier's signal ahead, but abnormal. It's as if he was connected to a sentient mind before an armor.
Oh, is it Wolf of Saturn 6 again? It's Wolf of Saturn 6 again, isn't it? We finna get our ass beat.
Massive trauma, amalgam rejection, chemical hypersaturation. How is it still alive?
Brother in pain. Call do what call must.
Call. You can't save them all.
Call save. But not from armor. Brother.
Hang on, so
good.
first one was from... Yeah, so I've got 3 now. Did I actually miss one? Or did I blow something up and forget to grab it? I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy.
Good work. Dropping blood.
Eat it! Eat it! Got him.
Call. Extraction is ready. Get your brothers to the hangar.
Yeah, I must have somehow blew one up and forgot to go and grab it or something. That must have been really dumb. Okay. Okay, we got like what, 45 out of that? Okay. What's the shop rotation for this week?
How do, matey? Pretty much everything Carl dropped off.
Crimson. Which one's Crimson? What does Crimson give again?
You don't like what I got, take it up. See you later.
You don't like what I got? You take it up with Carl. What does Crimson give again? Archon shards. Oh bloody hell! Does it not? I can't see what it actually gives. Well, it's the one that gives me primary status chance, which I mean I do kind of want, but whatever. What do we got here? God damn! God damn! Okay. Okay, right away, I'm gonna send you an invite, and if you want to join me for Archon hunts and stuff. Yeah, Archon hunt, here we go. So that's the one that gives you like power, strength, and duration, eh?
Lord, is
Okay.
half angry. I may require maintenance after all.
What is even today's Archon hunt? It's Naira. Oh, it's the one with the casting speed. Mobile defense, interception. Oh, that one's a brutal one. Alright, mobile defense, interception, and then Naira. Okay. Okay. While I wait for people to potentially join us.
Some men have their destiny written in the stars. Other men drink kombucha until the stars
Just stay safe
because
and
their wife
smart.
has locked the doors of
you
their home, and they wake up to find
be
3
okay.
days have come.
So,
And they are naked.
for those who don't know, the big news that's coming out of the Twitch sphere at the moment is... Can you resend? Yeah, sure. So the big news that's coming out of the Twitch sphere right now is this whole kerfuffle with Amaranth. My understanding, from my very limited amount of information, is that Amaranth was streaming a phone call between herself and her husband, whereby it seemed readily apparent that... Oh, hey, Revan, how's it going? It seemed... Wait, see, Revan is capable of just straight up joining, like, instantly Raider raids. I'm sure you can actually just straight up join in somehow. So Amaranth had a phone call live with her husband. Yep, surprise, surprise, she has a husband. Wow, okay. And it seems readily apparent from everyone. He joins off you. Ah, okay. It just seems readily apparent to me and to basically everyone who has seen what's been circulating at the present moment, that her husband has a very abusive and controlling grip on not just her life but also her live stream and her basically her general well-being. It was circulated that there were texts between them that included things like him asking her why the stream's lagging, why there's only 20,000 people watching, why is this, why is that. It's just those kinds of questions that just seems really shit to be asking. It's like if someone were to ask me like, oh my god, Kate, why are only 4 viewers watching a stream? I'd be like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to answer that? So, as of right now, as far as I can tell, the perspective that we're getting the most of is, of course, Amaranth, and based entirely off the information that we have right now, it does look like he's a pretty big schmuck. It'll be interesting to see if he actually decides to come out with any information. But from as far as I can tell, like, it's fucked. It's fucked for her. I hope that she is able to get through this in some way, shape, or form. And I think it's just important to acknowledge that, like, you know, if people find themselves in those kinds of situations where somehow it's their partner, for example, that is having a really nagging, abusive, controlling relationship over them as a streamer, basically turning something that they're supposed to like doing into something that is like way too demanding of them, I think it is very healthy and very important to speak out about this. So I am glad that Amaranth has actually taken the first step in just speaking out and saying, hey, listen, this is the situation that I'm actually in, as opposed to the happy-go-lucky la-di-da kind of sort of public image that I put out on my streams. The reality is that there's this guy who I'm married to who's constantly yelling and screaming at me about, like, why is this, why isn't this, why not, and like, life is actually really, really fucked up. I think it's really, really important that she has spoken out about this.
The fastest way.
So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's really just like, that's really like how I feel about it at the moment. It's fucked up. Of course, there's also been like some pretty fucking ridiculous responses to it. There's apparently a guy who was like trying to watch the entire live stream of her basically crying her eyes out. And I think the general takeaway from this guy's reaction was that he couldn't stop staring at her tits. And I'm like, okay, even I'm thinking like, okay, dude, let's just, you know, let's just take it down a notch. It's like, it just feels like we're sort of forgetting that, like, you know, like or dislike her content. That's fine. You can like her content, you can dislike her content. I am neutral, borderline disliking her content for the most part. Like, you know, the whole hot tub meta thing I thought was pretty fucking ridiculous. But like, she is still a human being. She is still a person. And it seems like, at the present moment, she is evidently a person who is going through some really fucking bullshit shenanigans. You know? So, yeah. Don't really know what else to say about other than that.
We are finished here. Move on.
But well, let's just see what happens. I'm sure the people that I watch who will talk about this will give me a pretty decent idea of what's going on. I also don't think that something like this will be fake.
Here is a terminal.
Because it just seems to me like the potential ramifications of something like this being fake is just so incredibly detrimental that there's like actually nothing to gain for Amaranth if she's faking this, or if they're faking this. If this actually ends up being like some fake ass drama, whatever positives that both of them were hoping to get out of this by creating some fake ass drama will be completely like beyond, like completely overwhelmed by every negative ramification that will come should this be fake. So because of that, I don't think it's fake at all. I think this is actually real shit what's going on. So I'm going to keep an ear out for any updates with regards to what's happening to Amaranth. Because we're hearing about this right now, mainly because it's like one of the biggest streamers on the platform, right? One of the biggest creators on the platform is coming out completely, well, not even cleanly. This is like it's not clean in the sense that like she was basically live streaming a phone call between herself and her husband, where he's basically screaming at her about some shit.
Location reached.
I don't even know what's going on. This is not like a clean reveal of what's going on. This is a pretty messy reveal of what's going on, let's be real here. But like, when a major streamer like this has to like, is bringing this out, just completely airing all of this dirty laundry on stream like that, it does make me wonder, like, are there other streamers, smaller streamers even, who don't feel like they have the audience, who don't feel like they essentially have the power, because it is a bit of a power thing. Don't think they have the power to come out and say, yeah, if it's a publicity stunt, yeah, that's why I don't think it's a publicity stunt. Because if it truly is a stunt, if it truly is all fake, she will be ostracized by fucking everyone. Like, the internet hates, there's nothing the internet hates more
Still working on it.
than fake abuse victims, fake abuse allegations. Like, remember, like, the internet, and I mean the what the fuck was that? I wasn't even shooting in that direction, and suddenly I just see a bunch of red crits. Where did they come from? Is there like an ability that I'm unaware of that links damage between one enemy and like everyone else, such that I could just... Anyway, that's why I don't think this is fake. Because fake abuse allegations are truly despised by the internet. Not just fake abuse allegations against men, but fake abuse allegations against women as well. Basically, if anyone cries wolf on the internet, and it comes out that they were just completely fucking lying, they will be ostracized by the internet pretty much until the day they die. It is pretty much it's pretty much game over if you hurl any false abuse allegations at anyone on the internet. The Amber Heard Johnny Depp saga is like the first proof in the pudding right there. But I'm pretty sure there's like other allegations that have been proven false, and they have basically been career ending for those people. And I just don't see any benefit at all, or rather, like, the amount of benefit that you could possibly concoct up with a false abuse story is so minute. I think in the long run is so minute compared to all of the fallout that would happen if it turns out this is all bullshit. Like, I am generally speaking very, very indifferent about Amaranth. I don't care to watch her content. I thought the hot tub stuff was a bit cringe, but I don't despise her in any way, shape, or form. She wants to do whatever she wants to do, cool. She wants to run an OnlyFans, cool. She wants to run an OnlyFans where she's actually like full on nude and doing all sorts of crazy shit. Good for her. Awesome. I'm not going to seek out her content, nor do I really care. But knowing that like there is this abusive relationship going on, that I actually care about. That I find to be something worth talking about, something worth keeping an eye on, something worth updating and just following to see what happens. Because
this facility is a
yeah, it's fucked.
communications
And if it's happening to her, I can only imagine how much more abusive it could be if it's happening to a smaller streamer. A streamer who does not have more than 20,000 viewers every day. A streamer that has not that much name recognition. A streamer that, like, if they came out and said, hey, I have, like, this one person who, like, effectively manages my entire life, as does Amaranth's husband
Beginning stream
manage her entire life. And as a direct result, like, he could very well just completely fuck up everything, as he apparently has done. If a smaller streamer came out and said something to that effect, I wonder, how much traction will that get? How many people will be aware of that? Who will care?
Tower lost.
What the? So yeah, it really makes me wonder. And for the record, I'm presently not in that kind of situation. Thank fuck for that. You know? And like, not that it's abusive in any way, shape or form. The closest I could possibly be to that is when my mum asks, so how's your YouTube channel doing? And I would just tell her, oh yeah, I got a bunch of new subscribers since the last time you asked. That's about it. You know, that's it. That's all I have. Like, I don't have anyone breathing down my neck being like, why does your stream only have 6 viewers right now? Why does your stream only have so many viewers? Why did this video only have 100 views? Why is it like this? Why is it like that? No. No, I don't have any of that because, well, for one thing, streaming is not my full-time job. But for another thing, I don't have people who are that much of an absolute shitlord. You know, my family are cool people with regards to streaming, at least. They're Asian parents, so with regards to everything, you know, standard Asian parent shenanigans. If I'm disappointing them, I'm not just disappointing them, I'm also disappointing myself somehow, and I'm also disappointing, and this is the best part, 10,000 years of Chinese history. But, you know, aside from that, no pressure.
We have lost control of
That is probably my favorite Asian parent line, though. The idea that your disappointment is not just disappointing yourself, it's not just disappointing me, but it will also disappoint 10,000 years of Chinese history. Entire generations and a bloodline that has spanned centuries, that has seen the rise and fall of empires, is currently being disappointed because you didn't get an A+ in your fucking maths exam. It's a fucking meme at this point, but yeah, it is what it is. But, you know, I don't have to deal with what Amaranth has to deal with at all. Like, at all. It's not even a fraction. It is literally zero. I have never had someone asking, breathing down my neck, being like, why does your stream only have so many viewers? Your stream is laggy. What the fuck is going on? Which is something that you can't really control for the most part. If your internet's shit, your internet's shit, you know? That's not a question for the streamer. That's a question for their internet the internet service provider. Why is my stream laggy? Fucking tell Telstra that. You know? Don't tell freaking Amaranth that. Tell the freaking ISP that. Abuse them. It's also kind of hilarious that we had, like, certain individuals who apparently were reacting in a very telling manner. Let's just say. It was a very telling manner. It's like, oh my god. Amaranth's husband is very abusive towards her with regards to her streams, with regards to her live streams and basically her life in general. And what's the big takeaway from that message? Amaranth has a husband. The big surprise is that Amaranth has a husband. Not that Amaranth has an abusive husband. Like, hello? The important part of the story is not that she's freaking married. What the fuck were you expecting? She's a grown-ass woman.
And the horns of him were crowned with soul.
What, did you think the entertainment was real?
And upon his tongue, Zariman flame. And the mighty demon of the
the big takeaway. Why?
Before him.
Okay, what's going on? Why does the Warframe community have this pathological need
They are broadcasting
to not have one person on every single capture point,
never receives it.
or rather every single interception point? Like, I remember this last time. It was 4 people. We have all 4 things open and ready to get captured. And for some inexplicable reason, there's always 2 people on 1. Why? Why do we have such a pathological need to buddy up right now? Like, I understand that like buddying up is very, very helpful later on, but not at the start. There's no enemies. I don't know. Ah, dang it.
My warframe is strong.
My warframe is strong. Stronger.
Move and strike. We have to win this. The enemy has captured a tower.
I was watching Witch from Mercury today as well.
The enemy have taken a tower.
That's the new Gundam series. And oh my god, the main character is so fucking cute. Not cute as in like she's Klee. No, cute as in like her mannerisms are absurdly adorable. I think I'm gonna really like her. And her Gundam is freaking like insanely good. Her Gundam seems really, really strong as well. And the story seems really, really interesting as well. It's got like a real...
Keep it up.
It's maybe I just haven't seen a Gundam series in a while, but like, it really feels like it's got that like Game of Thronesy element of like a some sort of like a... but it's not really a government sort of problem. It's like a different Warhill. What the fuck? Where did I get that from? Like, it really feels like the sort of leadership like problems and all that jazz is kind of happening. It's unclear if there is like a specific war. I think it's more of like a story of an internal power struggle, which I think is like, which could be very interesting. It doesn't have to be as massive as like, you know, Jung versus friggin' the Earth Federation. It doesn't have to be like that. Whatever it's called. Jung, Neo Jung, or Jung versus AU, or
Messages decrypted.
Earth, the Feddies.
Not merely insane.
No, it doesn't have to be as like grand scale as that. If this one is as straightforward as like an internal power struggle amongst different business factions, and like some shit's gonna go down and all that jazz, like, could be interesting. And it's all being like catalyzed by the fact that this is one chick from fucking Mercury, who's somehow managed to steal the wife of, or somehow managed to steal the fiance of one of the head honcho's top kid, or head honcho's firstborn and frankly firstborn kid. Like, I don't know, that kind of sounds pretty crazy to me. I'm invested. 3 episodes in, I'm actually invested in this fucking story. So yeah. Mondays are good days for TV for me. Well, they're about to become slightly less good because House of the Dragon's about to wrap up.
Have yet to be heard from. That's what I call a cast iron non-disclosure agreement.
Kanye West is buying Parler? What the fuck? Okay, moving on. Moving on. What the hell is going on with Yeezy? Okay. Oh yeah. Why did I bring this up as well? How did everyone feel? Need to stack Vex. Will be a sec before I head to the box. Okay.
Paradise. Fazul's Narmer will destroy all they consider makers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So
Will be at the forefront of this one.
at risk of starting a shit show. How did everyone feel about the She-Hulk series? Chat. How did everyone feel about that TV series? So, I think when they were like, when things were just going normally in the show, I thought it was pretty decent. I thought it was decent TV to watch. I didn't mind it. I actually, well, not that I didn't mind it. I actually quite enjoyed it when it was just going normally. But I feel like this. I feel like it was obviously their intention to try and do it like this. But holy fuck, the male characters. It's ironically the male characters where they're like trying to make them come out to be as like really bad people. They were very fucking uncomfortable to watch. Like very, very uncomfortable to watch. Oh, buddy, where are you? And I don't know. It's like, is that? It's that kind of thing where it's like, Jesus Christ, is this what bad writing feels like? I'm like, yeah, you don't need. I feel like if you want to make a character, if you want to make a guy feel like a really bad person towards a woman, you don't need to go that fucking far. You know, you don't need to. They don't have to be like. They don't have to put on like the fucking mannerisms of. I'ma just say it. They don't have to put a. They don't have to put the manner. They don't have to act the mannerisms of a cunt. They just have to say the things that you are expecting them to say. But the fact is, like, they go so far with it. It just felt. I was just like,
You found her. Stay.
I think it's a bit too much.
Eyes can kill.
Or not even a bit too much. I just think it was just straight up too much. Yeah, I felt that to be like the weakest, without a doubt, the weakest part of the show. Was like their attempt to make just bad people. It just came out very, very strange. Everything involving Daredevil was fantastic though. Yeah, everything involving Daredevil was fantastic. The way that they sort of set up the last episode through the very end of the second last episode, I also found that to be a bit over the top. Like, I also found that to be incredibly uncomfortable to watch, which probably was the intention.
They will open this gate.
Surely there's a better way to do this. You know, I feel like there must have been a better plot to this, a better story plot that you could potentially go with for the way they did that. I think it's good that it's kind of good that they at least tried, but think there may have been I feel like there's a better way to do that kind of a story beat. I don't know, a lot of it just felt too over the top. And like, yeah, it's a comedy. So like that part of it wasn't really a comedy to me. But like otherwise when it's like really exploring the life of Jennifer, the main character, I thought that was pretty good. Like just a general like, here's the life of Jennifer having to deal with the fact that she's a Hulk and she's also a woman with a full-time job. A full-time job that somehow demands of her to be the Hulk for some fucking reason.
But none have seen centuries.
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting. I think they could have. I feel like they should have just leaned on that. But I would say the first season of She-Hulk was a bit too short. They were trying to follow the comment. Hey, guys, we gotta rescue. We gotta help this dude, man. Shit. Okay, we gotta restart. It didn't even show. Yeah, that's a bit odd. A bit too short. They were trying to follow the comic books of She-Hulk. I don't mind them following the comic books of She-Hulk. Like I like that. I like the wall. I actually like the fourth wall breaking stuff. I felt, you know, if it's part of like it's just part of her character. Cool, awesome. Bring it on. I actually quite like that. But that being said, spoilers. The last episode and the amount of meta fourth wall breaking shit that they did for the last episode, it kind of, I feel like it just comes back to my main problem with the first season, which is, it's not that it was too much, is that it shouldn't. I feel like that was much more of an episode 7 kind of thing, you know? Like, I think it was awesome. The way that they handle, like, okay, I don't want the story to end like this. How are we going to do, what are we going to do about it? How about I actually go super duper meta about it? Awesome! Right? Great! That felt more like something that should happen in the second last episode. And then the last episode I feel like the last episode would have been a lot stronger if it was something like, okay, we've gone, spoilers, we've punched our way out of the story and into the production studio. We've talked with Kevin, the ending has changed, and then when we show up, the ending has changed, boom. Then the next episode is an alternative ending. What would have actually happened? Because what happened in the last episode? She goes through, she does the whole rigmarole, she changes the ending, but then we just snap to the very end. And that just felt too quick to me. I think it would have been a lot stronger if the whole meta rigmarole of, like, actually punching out of the story, punching out of the Disney Plus shit, and like going to see Kevin to actually discuss like a better ending, and then going through that ending and showing like, see, this is much better. I think that would have been great. That would have been a lot better. Instead, it just happened too quickly. The last episode I did think was a little bit too quick.
Naira, could she somehow be responsible for what Era has become? Are we payment for what he did to her? The serpent is old, Tenno.
I will say this though. I feel like the VFX budget, a solid 80% of it went to the meta shit. Cause holy hell, as a VFX artist, I really noticed the quality of the VFX spiked during that entire sequence. Like when she's in the building, she really looked like she was in the building. When she was outside, and the lighting was all proper, the lighting all pretty much all looked like pretty accurate to me. The subsurface scattering, the textures, the animation, pretty much everything to do with those last bits was like almost spot on. You know, pretty much spot on. And then you compare that to like the first few episodes where she's in the when she's in the office, and I just felt like, I don't know. I just feel like the lighting's a bit off. I feel like her render was a bit too smooth. Somehow, like, I don't know if they just accidentally gimped out on the texturing, on the surfacing of her skin. I mean She-Hulk, not Jen. Obviously, Jen is a human. Whatever, it's fine, right? I mean like She-Hulk, the She-Hulk model. Like, did they gimp out on the texturing of her skin? The animation. I mean, the animation kind of felt a little bit wooden to me. But I'm not a particularly good judge of animation quality per se. The lighting was a bit flat, but I guess that's okay because it's an office. But it did feel a bit more flat. I was kind of thinking it'd be a bit more dynamic than that because real life lighting is usually very dynamic. So I was kind of thinking like, surely it'd be a bit more than that. Just felt like the highlights were a bit dulled out and the shadows and the black values were a bit high. I don't know. It just didn't look like it was sitting. It just didn't look like the She-Hulk model was sitting all that well. And then you compare that to like everything that was happening at the very end. Oh, night and friggin' day, man. Where the hell'd she go? Oh no, there she is. But yeah, otherwise, you know, otherwise for the most part, like, I thought She-Hulk was a fairly enjoyable show. Something I could watch and, you know, farm in Genshin at the same time. Not something that I was paying a huge amount of attention to, with the exception of the last episode. I actually found that to be very compelling. Right up until it ended too bloody quickly. But yeah, there were definitely like some aspects that were probably just way over the top. But yeah, probably not something I'll be YouTubing and watching random scenes from here from time to time. Okay, let's go. Okay, I will say this though. The quick scene of She-Hulk twerking with Megan Thee Stallion, I actually found that to be freaking hilarious. I actually found that to be freaking hilarious.
Regalia in Pazul's eyes. They will open this gate.
I can't believe they actually went there. Oh, that was great. Great in a sense that, like, that's the amount that we got was perfectly enough. Any more, it would have been, again, over the top. Any less, and I think we would have needed a little bit more. It just wouldn't have felt right. But yeah, that was fucking hilarious. And the amount of backlash, or rather, the amount of rage I think that I saw about that, also fucking hilarious. It's like, it's literally a fucking throwaway scene, relax. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get mad about everything these days, man. Alright. That being said, I hope that, whoever were the artists who had to work on that, they didn't go through QC hell on that shit. Because it's such a fucking throwaway scene, like, you know, you don't need to make it, like, I guess that one you don't need to make it, like, pixel fucking perfect. But still. I think it looked fine. Ah, yeah. You guys all right over there? And by you guys, I mean specifically Raider Raids. Ah, there we go. Oh, also, while we're at it, how many of us watched Rings of Power? Let's talk about that TV show as well while we're at it. How many of us watched Rings of Power? To me, I actually like Rings of Power. I actually really enjoyed that one.
I do not know if this is truly the leader of the Archons.
And I actually thought that, like, the relationship between, you know, Sauron and Galadriel is very interesting. I hope they explore that a lot more. The idea that well, I wonder if they will explore that a lot more, because the idea that Galadriel needs to deal with the fact, spoilers, Galadriel needs to deal with the fact that basically thanks to her, the great irony, thanks to her, Sauron is fucking back. I think that could be very interesting. Does it break the lore? I don't really know. I'm not someone who's ever read the books, because I don't enjoy reading. If it breaks the law, then fuck it, it breaks the law. The one thing I was a little bit confused about, though, like, Nadia, Vilya, and Nenya are made at the very end of the spoilers. Nadia, Vilya, and Nenya are made at the very end of the series. At the very end of season 1. What? Oh. Oh, am I stuck? Yeah, and I wonder, like, is that not a bit too fast? My understanding is that, like, yeah, my understanding is that, like, Sauron makes...
You dealt with Archon Naira expert.
Fuck.
Her kind may expect no...
I need healing!
No protection.
Yeah, this is the idea that, like, Sauron makes the, 7 rings for the dwarves and the 9 rings for mortal men. And then, well, no, how does it work? Sauron and Celebrimbor make the 9 rings for mortal men and the 7 rings for the dwarves. And then afterwards, Sauron leaves Celebrimbor to go back to Mount Doom. And Celebrimbor also makes the 3 rings for the Elven Kings, i.e. Nadia, Vilya, and Nenya. The fact that Nadia, Vilya, and Nenya were made, like, at the end of this first season I guess Halbrand must have made the other rings off screen. That was the only thing that I'm sort of vaguely fucking Christ! No Tau Forged, chat. No Tau Forged. That's like the one thing that I was like, seems a bit early, isn't it? Seems a bit early for the 3 Elven rings to have been made already, as opposed to after the Dwarven rings and the rings for mortal men. Am I crazy? Also, has Angmar fallen yet in this story? If it hasn't, I really, really, really would like to see them explore and talk about. I would really like to see I'd really like to see the show go into the fall of Angmar and the creation of the Witch King, the Witch King of Angmar. Because I actually really like the Witch King of Angmar. I think he's really, really cool. Even though he gets stabbed in the face by Eomer. That's fine, you know. No man can kill me, all that jazz. Dude has a sick-ass helmet. And he stabs Frodo at Weathertop. Like, that's cool. I like that. I hope they really explore, like, the fall of Angmar and all that shit, because... And it would be interesting if they, actually canonize... Because, like... I don't know if J.R.R. Tolkien? Is J.R.R. Tolkien and George R.R. Martin? Fuck, man. I don't know if Tolkien ever, like, fully canonized the names and the identities of all of the ring wraiths. Because, like, if you go by friggin' Shadow of Mordor logic, apparently one of the ring wraiths was Isildur himself, which, I mean, it's entirely possible. I just don't know how plausible it could be that Isildur, of all people, ended up becoming a fucking ring wraith. Supposedly, 2 of the ring wraiths were these Asian sisters from an empire, from like an Asian-looking empire. Like, okay, that seems a bit out of left field, considering that we've never seen any fucking Asians in Lord of the Rings, but, then again, there weren't that many... Well, actually, there was fuck all black people in Lord of the Rings in the first 3 films, anyway. So I guess since there's, like, black people in Rings of Power, there's probably Asians in... yeah, there are Asians in Rings of Power, aren't there? Yeah, there's Asians in Rings of Power. So you know what? The idea that there's this, like, Asian-looking empire somewhere in... fuck who knows where, and there's these 2 sisters who apparently defeated a ring wraith, or defeated 2 ring wraiths, I guess, must have defeated 2 ring wraiths. The wraiths were all kings, weren't they? I suppose, okay, my understand, from that cutscene, I think the idea is that these 2 sisters defeated 2 ring wraiths, who were formerly kings, and then took their rings. They go back to their empire, they go back to their kingdom that's being run by their father, who is the emperor. The emperor asks for their rings, and instead of giving him their rings, the 2 sisters just straight up murk his ass and become the new emperors or empresses, whatever. Right? So no, they were not the original. No, the idea is not that they were the original recipients of the rings. They took the rings from 2 other wraiths who, I guess, were also formerly kings. Ugh, can't speak. Can't speak because A, tired, B, mouth ulcer. It fucking sucks. Alright, I'm gonna farm for Revenant Prime. If anyone wants to join me, holla. Revenant Prime, what do I need? So I've already got the rare part, which is fantastic. So I guess I'll start with the common part. Meso. Alright, let's do it. I might as well do Steel Path Fishers then. Is it Meso N3? It's not Meso N3. But yeah, the idea that there's Asian people in Lord of the Rings when there kind of wasn't in the first films does lend the possibility that some of the ring race that we might come across would end up being the folks from Shadow of Mordor. And if that's the case, cool. If that's not the case, cool. I mean, it just is what it is. What is this? N13. Okay.
Praise the wise and mighty ballast. Hear the ruler of us.
But yeah, I really hope that, like, since we're talking about like prequel shenanigans, and like this is like not everything, but like quite a lot of stuff. I hope that we do see an exploration of who the ring wraiths actually are. And I don't know if there's any written literature about who they are, which is kind of why I feel like the Shadow of Mordor stuff is probably just, for want of a better word, fanfiction. But like, if there is any indication of who they are, with the exception of the Witch Queen of Angmar, I think it would be great, because I want to know who they are. I want to learn like what happened to them. What if, like, in Shadow of Mordor, what if the fucking ring wraith is fuck, what's his name? Hell Hammerhand? Who's like, what, the King of Rohan at some point, or some shit like that? I don't know. I'm not fully familiar with it. The canon is that they're kings of men corrupted. Yeah, that's the idea. The only thing I'm aware of is that the 9 wraiths were formerly kings. That's it. Who the fuck were they? I don't know. Sauron shows up to each kingdom, talks to the king, gifts him a ring. The ring then provides that king with absolute power to rule their kingdom as they see fit. And then they start to get slowly corrupted because they're men. And they were very easily corrupted because they're men. And by men I mean humans. And then they start to live for fucking ever, to the point where their bodies effectively decay and they become wraiths. Right? So, that's about all I know. And then one of them is from Angmar, which I think is a kingdom, which I think fell. Probably because the king was corrupted as all hell. And that's about it. But yeah, I would like to see them explore that. And like, really go through the stories of all the ring wraiths. And by go through the stories, I mean potentially just make something up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's any literature. I don't know if Tolkien ever wrote like any literature whatsoever of what's going on. Like, for all I know, there's probably nothing. And like, here's the thing. It's like, you could be like, oh, no, don't do that because there's like no... It's like, don't do that because there's no... Because Tolkien didn't write anything about it. Don't break the law, don't break the law. But it's like, if Tolkien didn't actually write anything about it, then it's a fucking open canvas, you know? So anything goes. Just make it good. Have you heard the news about the boycotting of Bayonetta 3? Like, the situation not looking good. We're about a week away from the game release. Why would you boycott Bayonetta 3? A voice actress requests fans to boycott Bayonetta 3 because of a salary fiasco. Offered $4,000? What the fuck? Okay. Just reading the headlines, that seems rage-inducing. That's rage-inducing to me. What the fuck? Excuse me? Yeah, I'm sorry. $4,000 to reprise your original role. What the fuck? What?
The enemies are dropping
Like,
reactive.
either there's really not that many, either there's not that many lines at all,
Stay focused.
or like
There's a heavy unit
you're being massively underpaid.
beyond the
Because $4,000, if you really think about it, that's like
would rather destroy their data than let it get into
that's like a handful of that's like a couple of days of work. That's it. That's enough for like no sorry, not a couple of days. That's like a few weeks of work. That's it. Pretty sure he did write who the ring rates are. Oh sweet, if Tolkien wrote who the ring rates are, then let's fucking go. Make a show that goes through all of that. Make a show that goes through all of that lore, and dramatize it, and show like the inner workings and the inner machinations of the old kings of men, who saw power offered to them freely, and totally thought it wasn't sus at all, and then get corrupted by Sauron. You know, L plus ratio. Get fucking corrupted by Sauron. And make it a story about like the corruption of holy shit. Nope. Managed to dodge that. Oh fuck!
Triggered.
I thought I dodged it.
Before the data destruction is complete.
You know? The corrupting effects of power. Especially when freely offered by what's his name? Anatar?
The data is still intact.
Anatar, the Lord of Gifts.
Everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I've been watching Indie. For those wondering, like, wow, you really know your Tolkien lore? I don't. I've just been watching Indie Geek. So I'm kind of just riffing off shit that I remember from him. He's a good channel to watch if you just want to like, if you just want to like listen in the background to Tolkien lore and other shenanigans. Yeah, Indie Geek. I should bring Wisp for this.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's like there comes a time when you play a certain character and you just keep playing a certain character, and then after a while, yes, they're your absolute favorite character. Yes, they are absolutely fantastic in their own right, but any and all characters, after a while, you will eventually get bored of them. And so there comes a time where even I need to be like, okay, I'm going to not play Mag for a while. Just so that when I go back to playing Mag, I will fucking love playing Mag again.
Maybe this will change your mind.
Wait, hello? Reactant? The hell was that?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Very odd. That was very odd.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Okay, let's have a quick look at this. This is from Variety. Oops, wrong one. This is from Variety, quote, Bayonetta 3 original voice actor Helena Taylor says she was offered only $4,000 to reprise a role. All I was asking for was a decent living wage. Bayonetta 3 is... what does it say? Bayonetta 3 is close to its long-awaited release date. Video games franchise's fanbase has been rocked by a statement shared by the original lead voice actor, who shares that she did not return for the new entry. So the voice of Bayonetta is in fact not the original voice of Bayonetta, because the person who plays that role was only offered a whopping $4,000 for the role. This is the main voice actor. There are way more lines than what you can cover for $4,000. I mean, come on.
Operator, you have remembered well.
That's absurd.
Tenno arm themselves.
For a franchise that made $450 million, she's been only offered $4,000? I mean, that's way beyond exploitative. That's ridiculous. First voiced the character Bayonetta in 2009. Then in 2014, she reprised her voice role. Beyond the main franchise entries, Taylor is also credited for the voice acting for Super Smash Bros. Before directly addressing the matter, Taylor's absence from Bayonetta 3 has been raising eyebrows amongst franchise's fanbase for some time. The new voice actor is Jennifer Hale, who is seen as one of the more prominent voice acting talents working today. I am asking fans to boycott this game and instead spend their money on charity. Fair enough. I didn't ask for too much. I was just asking for a decent, dignified living wage. What they did was legal, as it was immoral. Okay.
Operator?
I decided to do this to stand up with people all over the world who do not get paid properly for their talents. Fat cats cream off the top. Okay. And leave us the rotting crumbs. Okay. Yeah, this, So, Helena Taylor is... Yeah, Helena Taylor is the original voice actor. I'd be curious to hear what the new voice actor has to say. But yeah, no, it's fucked. It's fucked. $4,000. I'm a junior compositing artist, and I make $4,000 in about... I make $4,000 pretty quickly, don't I? Let me try and put it in perspective. Yeah, I make about $4,000 in about a month. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, voice acting for a big-ass game like Bayonetta 3 is probably gonna take you a lot longer than a month. And also, this might be in US dollars, which could mean more, could mean less. I don't really know. I'm not really sure about that. But that seems pretty low. So either Bayonetta doesn't have that many lines in Bayonetta 3, and therefore she could have voiced all of those lines pretty quickly, or she's getting massively underpaid. But you know, capitalist exploitation of workers, what else is new? Happens all the time, and that's the sad part, it happens all the time. So like, the idea that there's this concept of quiet quitting, that's a thing. I'm not surprised. Considering the incredible stories of exploitation that pop up all the damn time. I mean, you only have to go to the fucking anti-work subreddit to see all the crazy ass shit that's going on. And it's not just the anti-work subreddit, there's a bunch of like other areas where you can just see like story after story of bosses being complete fucking shitlords, or underpaying people, Amazon workers that are constantly being exploited, you know, all sorts of crazy ass shit. Happens all the time. The one guy who decided to fire a bunch of his employees over Zoom? The fuck? Yeah. Anyway. Like, basically anywhere where it's like, oh, we don't want you to be able to unionize. Okay, hard. That's a red flag. Anywhere that actively tells you that you shouldn't that you should not unionize. Oh, red flag. Red flag. You are the boss, which means you of all people should not be telling people whether or not they should unionize. That is a decision that should be solely with them. You of all people should not be part of that fucking decision. Fine, I'll do it myself. Okay, let's do this. Ceres? Ceres? What the hell? We can do capture. Wait, this guy doesn't like steal. This guy doesn't like Steel Path? Seriously? In the year of our Lord 2022. In the year of our Lord 2022. You don't want to do Steel Path? Alright, that's it. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. I'm sorry, I find that to be just beyond cringe. In the year of our Lord 2022. Not doing it in Steel Path? I don't know. Trying to not fall asleep. Alright, let's do this. Welcome back! Oh, that was a bit early. Welcome back!
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors down.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. We're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
And let's do that.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased
Really?
security measures.
Okay, let's see. Ah!
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
I've somehow inexplicably forgotten how to do this spy mission? Oh yeah, this ain't gonna work.
It's too late. You've lost this data. You will need to be more careful with the next vault.
Yeah, that was a fail.
Betrayers. My partners and I have been working on a new project. And I wanted you to be the first to see my amalgam.
Okay, that could have happened.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Let's get out of here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ah! Okay, don't screw this up. Oof. See? I'm supposed to be good at spy vaults. I don't know why. I don't know how I managed to screw that one up so badly.
They won't even know it's gone.
Ah! Wow, research and operators are pretty good. Huh. Who'd have bloody thought?
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of feeling a bit tired. Oh, come on!
Data destruction
Why'd you go off?
imminent. You need to hurry. You got it.
Got
the
it.
data is still intact. The data we
Get out of here.
retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
Oi. Okay. Okay, come on.
Your will was greater. This is
Got the Harrow Prime part. That's the wrong part! the wrong Warframes part. Okay, I'm feeling tired, guys. Alright, well... I don't know how I'm going to continue farming Revenant Prime. It's gonna take a while, but I'll figure it out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys well, wow, I can't speak at all. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!